Welcome back to the War Thunder Dogfight Series, Episode 3. Hope you guys are enjoying everything so far. I'm having a lot of fun making these. No cinematics today. War Thunder killed all my replay files the day after I was going to do it. Sometimes it happens with the updates, and this is going to happen from time to time. But anyway, we do have 4 clips today. Typhoon to start, 50mm 262, F-16, and then a Key 43 and a 1 versus 4. I got some interesting stuff, so you guys go ahead and stay tuned for that. And remember to slam that like button if you guys have liked this series so far. And don't be afraid to leave me a comment too. I'd like to hear some feedback from you guys. You guys have been really positive so far. But anyway, let's go ahead and hop into this first clip and show you how to turn around a massive energy advantage on a BF-109. Alright, so here we are. Typhoon Mark 1B late, 4 20mm Hispanos, good engine, good low-speed capabilities, fairly decent high-speed capabilities, good acceleration, kind of a good all-around plane. Second takeoff, everybody's kind of back to base rearming, and we got this one BF-109 coming in. Huge energy advantage on me. As you can see, he's diving in here. I'm just taking a couple of pot shots with him here in the head-on, which I typically don't do, but I was hoping to get some hits, kind of like he scored on me. I realized it wasn't really a whole lot that he did to me at this point, so I just deployed flaps and just tried to keep inside of his circle and keep him on his toes. Notice that he went straight up here, but the Typhoon's ability to just climb like a beast really didn't let him put too much distance on me, and he didn't have enough speed to continue going up. Got the critical. I think this was the turning point of this fight. I really turned the energy advantage around when I did that, because I don't know if I hit his engine or not, but I definitely hit something that messed him up here a little bit. And then now he's making the mistake of turning back into me, where I still have a little bit of authority because I still have just a tiny bit of speed, and I know it doesn't look like much, but with the flaps I'm able to just kind of keep him on his toes here. And notice he's not able to get his nose on me. I'm turning back inside of his circle, and he's just giving me his ass. So I'm gonna capitalize on that. Big BF-109 juicy booty. Hispanos, I mean, come on, what more can you ask for here? And I can still see him. He's not even fully in the clouds. Damn. And eviscerated. Alright, we're back up in the 50mm 262 ground RB. Doing what the 262 does best. Killing tanks. Out of nowhere, here comes a P-80 in the merge. P-80s are pretty dangerous because they're faster, they can sustain turn rate better, and they've just got some more tricks up their sleeve. 262 is pretty maneuverable though. I'm going to let him go vertical for his energy advantage, extending downwards to gain as much speed as I possibly can to kind of retain this fight. Got some energy back here, and I'm just going to go ahead and pull and try to keep off his nose. Look how well he pulled there. Lost his flap. Huge advantage for me here. Almost had the snag. He's dumping rockets, trying to get light. He's scared now. He knows this fight just got real because he cashed in all of his energy to come and fight me. The problem is, he's fighting me, and I'm not going to give him a chance here. He's going back up in the vertical here, but I think that he just cashed in too much energy to be able to make that too effective. And the 262 is fairly decent at low speed. It's got fairly big straight wings. And then now I'm just trying to point this 50mm gun. I got him off my nose. I got him right where I need him. And he almost did everything right here. Almost. If you notice, as he comes around here, I think he deploys his air brake. I'm not sure if it's right here. Or, yeah, there it is. Air brake's out. He's coming around. I'm not really sure what he's doing. If he would have extended, maybe he'd have had a chance here. It's pretty hard to get shots with this 50mm. I'm struggling big time. But it only takes one. Splash one, bandit. And here we are, F-16 over Sinai. This is going to be the second F-16 clip of the series. F-16 is just a really hard plane to beat. This is still the F-16A, so we're rocking the full Sidewinders loadout. Getting a hard lock off of my nose towards the 10 and 11 o'clock position. Notice that he's hard locking me, so it's either a Phoenix or it's likely to be maybe an AIM-7 or something, requiring a hard lock the whole time. So I'm looking over. I do spot the contrail up high. Just checking for any other contacts here, see what's going on. Gonna go ahead and ride the beam and notch that out, and there it is. Missile on the deck. Potentially an AIM-7 just by the way it's moving, but could also be a Phoenix. So we're just gonna go ahead and notch that out, send that one off on a little adventure, and then I see a second one there. I don't know if that's intended for me, but we're just gonna go ahead and react, and notice that it's not pulling down to meet me, so it's either not locked me or going for somebody else. So I'm going to take this as an opportunity to start closing in here. Spool up the Sidewinder, shooting a front aspect shot. See another one, shoot another front aspect missile. Really easy to flare if missiles AIM-9's coming at you like that. And they both happen to flare at the same time, and left me to go heads on. And once we beat that merge there, we're going to come around and just kind of try to deal with everybody. This F-16 and F-14 did not make all the right moves, and it gave me a lot of wiggle room here. F-14 did not fully extend his wings, and the F-16 is playing with his throttle way too much, so I'm able to maintain energy here. Another missile out, just to kind of keep him busy, maybe mess up his missile, you never know. Jinking his shots, I could tell he was trying to line me up. Just narrowly avoided that. Then I'm going to kind of come down for the F-16 here, but notice the map, that F-14 is coming straight down on top of me, so we're going to try to peep him. Here he comes. Keeping my energy up. I'm at a really good speed right now, and F-14 pulls off. Notice his wings are not extended out, and that's a big deal. He's now overshot. F-16's coming back in. Now take a listen to his engine, if you can hear the whistle of his plane, and notice his throttle's coming down. He's thinking that if he slows down he's going to stay on my 6, but what he didn't realize is he doesn't have enough energy to maintain that turn, so I continue to rate him, or outrate him, and even use a little bit of flaps to try to struggle and pull my way out of there. Spidey senses were tingling. I heard another missile. Probably wouldn't have hit me, but just to be sure. I'm very limited on flares in this plane, so you got to be sparingly. And I think at this point I was screaming for my buddy, and here he comes, dodging 2 AIM-7s from front aspect. Isn't that beautiful? They both bit off on that bait, which is a big mistake there, but probably because they weren't communicating with each other. And bought me just enough time to kind of get in and become effective as a combat plane again. Another missile coming out. He got desperate, but he also gave me the shot, and that was a big mistake. F-14 is now off my nose, nice and slow, and let me tell you what, the F-14 is a really hot plane, and those AIM-9Ls just love some hot F-14 ass. 2 contacts down. My buddy came in just the nick of time, got those guys off me. And our last dogfight of the day in the American captured Key 43 Premium. Rocking 250 cals. They do have high explosive. We've got 3 enemies, Yak 1, MS-410, and a Mustang. In my opinion, the Mustang's very dangerous if he gets nose on me, so I'm going straight for him first. And luckily enough, I went for him, and I went for him really hard. MS-410 diving, Yak also diving. The great thing about the Key 43 is I can stay inside their turn circle all day in this plane. Do not fight these Japanese planes, especially not like this. So just kind of working on them, trying to find a good opportunity. Don't want to cash in on a shot if it's going to put me in a bad spot. MS-410's going up in a high aspect here, taking my shots on them. I know maybe 1 or 2 hits can really change the outcome of this fight, and didn't see this 4th guy coming in. DB7, taking shots. I was very fortunate there that his guns were shit, and just scored a couple hits on him there to let him know that, hey, I didn't appreciate that. MS-410, taking a hit right there. Really messed him up. And gonna come around. Yak 1, I see he's lining me up, so I'm just gonna start pulling hard again. A little bit of flaps. Gonna focus on this MS-410 so I can just focus on this Yak. Because the Yak just overshot, and I'm right on the 410's ass. Going for shots there. That's a big crit on that guy. That was a really big crit. It's gonna give him a hard time trying to pull back up. Now I notice Yak 1 still going over the top once again. Good night. Good night to him, and good night to the MS-410. I think I knocked out his tail control. And we got our biggest fish here, the DV7. Little critical right there. Once again, just putting out a couple shots. You never know what's going to happen. And getting real close to him here. Going for the shots. Definitely wasn't my best move here. Got fucking ate up by those machine guns. Realized that was not my move. Notice my engine is now red. But I figured if I'm going to die, I'm going to take him at least with me. Knocking off a bunch more of his plane. And I mean, look at the damage that these 50 cals do. There goes a wing. And there goes 4 contacts in a matter of a minute. Or 2. And that is all for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thought those were some pretty cool gunfights. I still have plenty of stuff on my hard drive. I'm going to try to get some more stuff to do cinematics with next week. But, you know, comments, guys. Comments, likes, you know, the whole 9. You guys know what to do. And you guys are the best. So I can't wait to see you guys for episode 4. And you guys take care.